to this week's episode of Elemental Movies, where we discover the commonness of the elements in the periodic table in movies.
This week we'll delve into sci-fi, chick flick, and action movies.
First up, sci-fi. It's usually very easy to discover the different elements in sci-fi movies because they revolve around science. For example, in Star Trek, many of the spaceships were made out of titanium. And in The Dark Knight, Batman's cape was made of Kevlar. Kevlar is a synthesized product which is formed from terephthalic acid. Terephthalic acid is used to make clothes and plastic bottles. It's also a compound of oxygen, hydrogen, and some more elements.
In Iron Man, Tony Stark creates the suit out of silver, gold, and some other alloys to make it strong and efficient for combat. And in the Superman movies, Superman's weakness was kryptonite. Now, while kryptonite is fictional, the element that it was cut to consist of, krypton, is not. Krypton is used in photography.
Who would have known there were so many hidden elements in movies? Next up, chick flicks. It's really hard to find scientific elements in these types of movies, but if you look really close, there are plenty to identify. Like in the movie Bride Wars, Kate Hudson's character gets engaged. The engagement ring was made up of platinum because platinum is able to maintain a sturdy shape.
A little bit of trivia. Did you know that the Oscar trophies given out at the Oscars are made out of an alloy called ruthenium? Ruthenium is an alloy that consists of tin, alimony, and copper. Back to chick flick. In The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, Alexa Bludel's character, Lena, is an artist who uses graphite pencils. Graphite is mostly carbon.
And in The Notebook, Allie Calhoun, played by Rachel McAdams, uses bobby pins to pin up her hair to keep it in its impeccable style. On the tip of her bobby pins, there is some plastic. This plastic is made up of many elements, including sulfur and silicon.
Hey, did you know that whenever actors light candles with matches, they're actually using phosphorus?
Really?
Yeah. Safety matches can contain phosphorus. Also, in Maid of Honor, Patrick Dempsey's character throws a wedding shower for his friend and uses balloons to decorate. Balloons often contain helium. He also used ceramic flower bases around the party room. Ceramic is often made of clay, and clay includes aluminum in its chemical formula.
Well, let's move on to action movies. In Miss Congeniality, all the FBI agents wear leather holsters to hold their weapons. Leather is made up of silica, argon, and some magnesium.
Actually, you know the Velcro they use to attach their holsters is made up of nylon and polyester. Now, nylon is made up of some nitrogen, and polyester is made up of some chlorine.
Wow. Hey, did you know that in the Terminator movies, the Terminator's exoskeletons were made up of hydraulic servo mechanisms? Servo mechanisms, known as RC servos, are powered by nickel and cadmium. RC servos are often referred to as radio-controlled machinery, such as radio-controlled toy cars.
And in Sylvester Stallone's Rambo series, John Rambo talked about receiving a Bronze Star. Bronze is made up of copper and tin.
You know, in every action movie, there's always a sequence in which a glass window is shattered or broken. Glass is made up of sodium, iron, boron, cesium, barium, and calcium.
That's a lot of elements. Look at them.
I don't know.
This concludes today's episode of Elemental Movies. Thanks for watching. Join us next time when we analyze Walt Disney classics.
Stay classy.